What's up, guys? Spiritual Lemonade back with another video. We got a brand new album. I'm kidding, it's not a brand new album. It's an album that's been out for 10 years from nobigdyl called Smoke Signal. It's a rapzilla.com exclusive. The only place you can really find this, I believe, is probably on the website or here on SoundCloud, which is where I'm listening from. I have not heard this at all before. This is my first time listening to this. I've heard several good things about it. Someone on Music Board, which is the app that I use to rate all the albums I listen to, is a mod for that app, and they just recently put this album on there, and that's kind of what sparked me to listen to this, as well as the fact that I've been going through and listening to a lot of older SoundCloud exclusives from Christian rappers, which you'll see a lot of in the next few weeks or so, spread out probably a little bit. But there is one song on here that I have heard before, which is Pot of Gold. I'm not sure if it's a different version of it, but I did react to that last summer when I was doing some SoundCloud exclusives last time I was on vacation. But two big things. First thing is I just got today, the day that I'm recording this, the Soul Brother CD. It's the EP from nobigdyl and Kato on the track. I just got that. So it's perfect timing for this video. But on top of that, today, nobigdyl announced on Instagram that him and his wife are expecting their first kid, which is crazy. It's been a long time. I feel like nobigdyl is talking about becoming a dad and a lot of that kind of stuff in his music. So I'm excited that he and his wife are finally expecting a kid. It's super exciting. Really big news for him. And I know nobigdyl is going to be a great dad. So I'm super happy for him and his family. Before we get into this album, remember, when life gives us lemons, we praise the Lord. And when life takes our lemons, we still praise the Lord. Let's get into this first song called Trilly.
I was just messing around. I'd like to welcome y'all to the Smoke Signal. No flash photography, please. Tribe on the move. It ain't a party till you put some trilly in it. Labels looking, but you know I'm independent. Codependent to my sentence. Now I'm feeling optimistic. Indie tribe in that. I'm
independent but codependent. Codependent meaning he's independent but he's not dependent on the label. He's still codependent on the Lord.
Never been about to send it, boy, I'm in it. Till the day say I'm finished, then you optimistic indie tribe. But you know I'm independent, codependent to my sentence. Now I'm feeling optimistic. Indie tribe in the house, never been about to send it, boy, I'm
Indie tribe in the house, never been up in the Senate. That's some political bars for you right there.
Till the day say I'm finished, then you catch me at the gates with a face like we made it. Might hit the nay with King David if he with it. Nah, I'm tripping, but I bet that he be jigging. Take the bass out. Smoke signal so you know I put the flames out. Ride round with my mama cedar.
Smoke signal so you know I put the flames out. That's crazy.
Like,
and also the fact that this was 10 years ago and he's already talking about like smoke signal, which is a lot of what indie tribe and everything is kind of built on, is this whole thing of like smoke fest, holy smoke fest, and stuff. And there's already just a lot of things that he's talking about where it's like indie tribe wasn't even a huge thing back then, 10 years. And now indie tribe puts on smoke fest this year, or every year. It's crazy.
Got a lot up on my brain, been driving me insane. Had many dark nights like I hang with Michael Caine now. Been on Winter Jam, so I hang with Michael Tate now. But I bring the newsboy like a paper route. Okay. God's not dead.
We got some Newsboys bars there. Michael Tate bar does not hit the same. Aged like milk right there.
Insane. Had many dark nights like I hang with Michael Caine now. Been on Winter Jam, so I hang with Michael Tate now. But I bring the newsboy like a paper route. God's not dead. I'ma say it loud and I'ma say it proud. Oh, you thought I was playing around? No. Get a winter cold. Indie tribe, yeah, we tend to make it cold. Now you know. See the smoke? See the smoke? That ain't from no dope. Indie tribe, yeah, we came to bring the hope. Oh, you broke? Let me show you all these riches, not gold. You'll be wealthy if you listen. See the smoke? that ain't from no dope. Indie Tribe, yeah, we came to
Hey, you see the smoke? That ain't from no dope. I like
bring
it.
the whole, Trilly. I never thought that I would actually get to rap, really. Till D Minor came along and told me that's silly. Dropped a 5-minute song called the track Indie. 5,000 views later, I'm a rapper. My man Sam Stan.
Even Indie 500, that's kind of almost a foreshadowing of that EP from Indie Tribe, because he's also talking about that right here, but he said Indie 5000, not Indie 500.
Happy camper. I was like, oh, we can actually rap now. Then I'ma eat a beat and then I'll leave it in a pamper. They were like, calm down.
I'ma eat the beat and then leave it in a pamper. Oh my word. He's taking a crap on you guys.
Man. Hey, calm down, man. But I didn't beauty video. I was on a tractor on a Tuesday. Matter of fact, then after Young Lupe lace your boy with some tracks and I snapped. Then I got a DM from a pastor. He really liked the mission and he really.
So he's also talking about how he is the Young Lupe right here. And it's crazy because if you go back or fast forward into whatever playlist it was where Indie Tribe had a song on the Reach Records summer playlist, they had a song called Team, and he also said maybe I'm like if Lupe got sick of it or something like that. I forget the verse, but he references himself as Lupe again, like the Christian version of that.
Like the movement and he wanna know what the tribe is gonna be doing. I said, I don't know, only God knows the truth, but if I know one thing, it's that we're moving. Tribe is on the move.
Tribe is on the move. Fire. All right, we got
By the
a
way,
little.
I'm paying for our petty.
Got a little ad. It's gonna be annoying. Every couple songs, we're probably gonna be hit with some ads, but I'm really liking this. This kind of sounds very similar to like what he's putting out nowadays. Very playful bars, very good energy on the tracks. I think the only difference is kind of well, actually, no. It's a similar production as well. More of the People We Became kind of production under the verses and stuff. It's not so much like lowercase tape production, but it still sounds very true and authentic to who nobigdyl is and always has been, which is fire. We got Law and Order up next.
All characters appearing in this work are fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Okay, it's about me. Stealing all white athletic works and a bucket of the chicken from the Walmart.
Hey.
Like I thrive off a stereotype, both eyes wide looking for the Paul Blart. From the place that my dad.
Looking for the Paul Blart? What?
Like I thrive off a stereotype, both eyes wide looking for the Paul Blart. From the place that my dad slaves at, stash razor blades underneath the wave cap. Just a bunch of bad boys, we were listening to Diddy, only right that we take that.
Hey, yo, Michael Tate reference, which is basically the Christian version of Diddy. And then we got a Diddy bar. Ain't no way. No big deal. What are we talking about on this album? I'm kidding. This was 10 years ago before anyone knew anything about that. But I think I saw on Twitter today, or X, I don't know, I'm not really on that too much, but for some reason I feel like I saw that, yeah, Diddy has been freed with all charges dropped. It's not, it says it's not accurate, so never mind, but that's crazy.
Slaves that stash razor blades underneath the wave cap. Just a bunch of bad boys, we were listening to Diddy, only right that we take that. Never screaming with a cake, yeah. Cake, 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 cake. Hate anyone in the way, leave you laying where you stay at. Fake, 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 wait. Got the burner on my hip, if anybody wanna trip, I'ma put him in his place. You can see it on my face, what I got on my waist, that'll leave you in the wasteland. So you better put your hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. You ain't tryna die right now. Put your hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. If you ain't trying to die right now, put your hands in the sky right now.
Okay, so I guess I could be totally wrong, but is he talking about a situation like where police is pulling someone over, put your hands in the sky right now, you don't want to die? Because I know nobigdyl talks a lot about police brutality in some of his songs as well. So I'm wondering if that's what this is.
Hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. If you ain't tryna die right now, put your hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. If you ain't tryna die right now, put your hands in the sky right now.
I like the saxophone as well throughout this.
Sex in the rhymes, my mind was obsessed with success in the lime. Light like Corona in the summertime, till death taught a lesson in life. This couldn't be the only reason I was put here. Young deal need a messenger, right? I look to the sky, I just gotta do good down here. You gon' keep on blessing me, right? That's when he sees my beliefs, but the demons believe I need more than it seems. Submit to the chief, gotta die to yourself and live for the king. Threw my crown on the ground and my heart started clicking. Trigger finger stopped itching. To think I was ready to lose my whole soul for shoes and rose gold and 2 day. Now I gotta put my hands in the sky.
Oh my word! I was about to lose my whole soul to shoes and rose gold. My whole soul, as in shoes that have a soul. But then lose my soul, as in he was gonna sell his soul for all the wealth and fame and all that. That's crazy.
Right now, hands in the sky right now. Living for the light right now. With my hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Living for the light right now. With my hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Living for the light right now. With my hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Hands in the sky right now. Living for the light right now. With my hands in the sky right now.
Fire. Yeah, also very similar production to like maybe something on The People We Became, experimenting with a lot of more instruments on that, like the saxophone and a lot different percussion sounds throughout this. I'm really liking the first 2 songs so far. The next song is called Anti-Trap. Let's get it.
Trap on the move.
French, punch me in.
Wait on the trail.
You got a lot of soda, probably Coca-Cola. I saw you playing Clash of Clans on that Motorola.
Hey.
Who you kidding, boy? I know that you a poser. Game driving me insane and you the chauffeur. Got little
The game driving me insane and you the chauffeur.
homies in the trap and boy, they wish they could get out. Only thing they talk about is putting food in daughters' mouth. So all them guns and rings and things you sing about, bring them out. Oh, you thought that your 16s would hide the fact that you ain't batted.
This almost sounds like a similar sample to what's the song with Nobigdyl and 1K Few? Bigger Than Me. It almost has that same sound from the intro clip or whatever, if you know what I mean.
Live, we been about it. Live to serve, we been about it. Indie tribe, we been about it. All you rap about is violence.
Or maybe it could also be KB and Aha Gazelle Monsters. Something like that. It sounds like it's sampling something.
I would rather hear some silence. I've been strapping up with knowledge. Got a 16 like 316. That's death and life and love and rising up from serving lifeless fiends. And no more fighting thugs who buying drugs. We serving Christ the King because he siphoned blood for dying bloods. What's dirty now make
he siphoned blood for dying bloods. That's crazy.
And then he piled up his brightest stuff right on a wretch like me. And these the darkest days, so lighten up. Okay.
These are the darkest days, so lighten up. I like it.
You bragging about your gas, say you got the Mac. You swear you moving packs, imagine that. Oh, you think you running rap, cause you talking crack. Okay, we finna take it back.
This that anti-trap.
This that anti-trap.
This that anti-trap.
Oh, they think they running rap, well boy, we about to take it back. This that anti-trap.
Yeah.
This that anti-trap. Oh, they think they running rap, but boy, we about to take it back. When's the last time you saw a crack dealer with a nose ring? When's the last time you saw a gangbanger in a tight dress? Boy, that's priceless. Okay.
Ooh, wow, he's calling out some stuff right there. That's crazy.
Last time you saw a gangbanger in a tight dress, boy, that's priceless. Okay, they got you thinking that they is the man, but boy, they line. A man is one one who lifts you up, not the one that leaves you behind. And while all these 50 cents been getting rich or dying trying, you still stuck off in the trench, you losing men and bullets flying. He might got the belt to making many stars like he's Orion, but he ain't.
And he's talking about Orion right there, which is also a reference to later down in his career, Orion on Solar.
Not the one that leaves you behind. And while all these 50 cents been getting rich or dying trying, you still stuck off in the trench, you losing men and bullets flying. He might got the belt to making many stars like he's Orion, but he ain't gon' pay your rent or raise your kids, so don't you mind him. I mean, how much robbing, killing, stealing, we co-signing? I mean, is there hope of something more on the horizon? That's why all my homies trying to give you something different, give you glimpses of the greatest gift the gracious God is giving. Might not glisten with no glaciers, don't be getting.
Oh my word, bro has not taken a breath in forever right there.
Something more on the horizon. That's why all my homies trying to give you something different, give you glimpses of the greatest gift the gracious God is giving. Might not glisten with no glaciers, don't be getting groups of women, but my savior gave me vision greater than the guap you gripping. Alright, okay, you brag.
So he's talking about how fame isn't everything in that part right there, how he was like, we might not have the glisten of the glaciers, like the ice that shines like really bright sparkly ice, and guap, he's like, it's not all about that, there's way more to life than just that. Fire.
Gas, say you got the Mac. You swear you moving packs. Imagine that. Oh, you think you running rap, cause you talking crack. Okay, we finna take it back.
With that anti-trap.
It's that anti-trap. It's that anti-trap. Oh, they think they running rap. Well, boy, we about to take it back. It's that anti-trap.
It's that anti-trap.
Oh, they think they running rap, but boy, we about to take it back. The last time you saw a crack dealer with a nose.
Anti-trap, really another, almost a little bit of a different style production on this one. This is almost like early club kind of beat, I would say, where he's trying to really, just have a cool and catchy hook on this one. But he's still talking. He had some playful bars on there, the kind of stuff that I love from nobigdyl. Let's see, we got Soul 2. So I'm not sure if Soul Part 1 is out there somewhere, but this is featuring the one and only Mowgli the Iceberg, which is one of the OG Indie Tribe members. I'm pretty sure it was nobigdyl, Mowgli, and then maybe one or two other people in the beginning. Let's get it.
Tribe on the move. I don't mean to insult you, but I got a soul too. Say I don't mean to insult you, but I got a soul too. I'm riding around with that missile, my stash on me, this mask on me. I doubt you that I'll miss you. This scope good and my coat good, and it smell good when I whip it. Your crew say you want beef, then I deep fry the McGriddle. Thanks to the judicials.
You said you want beef, so I deep fried the McGriddle.
Test me or stress me, I make your chest bleed. God bless me, cause I at you with that pistol.
Oh, God bless me, cause I at you with that pistol. I get at you with that pistol, but when you sneeze, God bless all that. That's a fire scheme right there.
Sketch your body, boy, and I bet you that they'll miss you. But not me, oh not me. I pour X out for my heroes, but I ain't sentimental. And I know that you're probably really scared of me, cause my gold teeth and my energy. And you think that sin is my pedigree, and you right, don't lose sight, cause we all guilty of treachery. One form or another passed on from our mothers. We born into trouble and worn into rubble. Anything other than that is heresy. Just share with me. Tell me about faith in the one, in the way that the Son made a way for his sons by his grace and his love, and the pain that will come when they raising him up, and the angels above praise his name, not because we have pierced through his side, now we spray with his blood.
Oh, that was almost like the treetop flow. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba da bum. Kind of a little bit.
Tell me straight to my face how we came for this thug. I don't mean to insult you, but I got a soul too. I don't mean to insult you, but I got a soul too. I don't mean to insult you,
I'll be honest here. I can see where I can see the vision for the chorus here, but I feel like it needs to be worked on a little bit. I know, crazy. No Big Dill's my favorite Christian rapper, but I feel like, I mean, this is 10 years ago too, by the way. And obviously, I could see how he would go back and do it different now, but like the editing and like the effects on the vocals on the hook here, I feel like isn't exactly how it should be. I don't know.
But I got a soul too.
Tell me what's a Christian look like? Tell me what's a Christian act like? The only difference I see between me and them is I don't pretend that my life will end when I pass. So pass that herb to the left, my brother, and I'ma smoke this blunt like a cure for cancer till I find the answer. Say God's not dead, well I'll take my chances, cause if you got so...
Oh, wow. I was not expecting the rap version of Mowgli, just because of the way the hook sounded. I was like, it could be like that punk kind of hyper rock or whatever he calls it, but I guess we got the rap Mowgli on this.
Real, why don't you tell me just how the world's so cold? What type of father would let his child go hungry and take his parents from him before they got old? Tell me what type of guy would make cancer? Tell me what type of guy would make AIDS? Tell me what type of guy would send a typhoon to an island to kill people with his waves? If you gon' believe in that, then that's fine, but don't you put that judgment on me. You ain't any holier than now cause you go to church and you say a prayer with a rosary. You must be kidding, really? So you're telling me you'll go to hell if I keep on sinning when there ain't no worse than you, and that's bogus. You were probably too stuck up just to notice that we both say the same words, fight the same wars, hit the same clubs, tearing up the same floors, and you judging me for it. But I find that kind of funny cause behind the closed doors you're looking at the same porn. If it was up to me.
Okay, so I like what he's talking about here, and you can go back and listen to like a lot of even recent rap Mowgli verses that he's talked about, like where you know, there's two different kind of Christians that are not afraid to show the darkness inside them. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, someone who is willing to share even the, like, dirty parts of their lives, I guess. Aha Gazelle is a good example of a Christian rapper that does not hold anything back. But then there's the other kind of Christian where it's like, I'm holier than thou, so I'm not even gonna, like, I'm gonna just act like it's not there, even though it is. Like, behind closed doors, we both watch the same porn. Very, very theological kind of rap from Mowgli, which is no different than what we're hearing from him even 10 years down the road at this point in time, which is why I like when Mowgli raps a lot, because he digs deep into that kind of stuff.
I say that you were phony, so before you tell me about your God's love, I need you to show me.
I don't mean to insult you, but I got a soul too. I don't mean to insult you, but I got a soul too.
Let's see, we got Pot of Gold up next. We've already reacted to this. If you want to go watch my original reaction to it, it dropped last year around this exact time. I'll just be giving it a listen just to experience the entire thing the way it should be. Let's get it.
Feeling like a prodigal. I don't know where I am going, but I gotta go. I'm talking vamonos. Tell my mama adios. Chasing leprechauns, you know I'm searching for that pot of gold.
The road to riches paved with all these bad decisions. I'm so defensive anytime advice is given. Son these dudes but never give my pops a visit. Probably tryna be popular cause my pride is vicious. I admit it, all I want is gold chains with the diamonds in it. Cribs in private jets, Mercedes Benz, no miles driven. Chick, I'm sitting pretty and my pretty chick is babysitting. You could never see all the piles of lies that I am hidden. I am driven, but what's my destination? It's like my tongue is cursing, all I say is defamation. My flesh say this here is the best life, but my heart is missing. I guess I am my greatest opposition, truly.
Son, I'm feeling like a prodigal. I don't know where I am going, but I gotta go. I'm talking vamonos. Tell my mama adios. Chasing leprechauns, you know I'm searching for that pot of gold. For that pot of...
You know what? I think I said this in my initial reaction as well on this one. I think the hook on this one could use a lot of work. There's like, I can pick out like 4 to 5 different layers of tones of vocals being layered on here. And to me, it's just too chaotic, too much. Like, there's a low take, a high take. I'm sure No Big Deal would probably agree with that. He'd probably rework it a lot if he were to go back and re-record this today. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the hook.
Searching for that pot of gold. Don't know where I'm going, but I know that I have gotta go. I'm talking vamonos, tell my mama adios. Chasing leprechauns, you know I'm searching for that pot of gold.
Hung up on my demons, that's the last time that they tried to call. Left my ball and chain cause she was heavy as she cried, she balled. Took a leap of faith and left the pavement of the road I'm on. Now I'm on another trail, I can't lie, it's dark, it's cold. But I got this light inside my heart and it's the brightest bulb. You could see me fighting like I'm Tyson, but no biting, no. Me and me be clashing like the Titans, yeah, it's violent, bro. But my crisis fixed the fight, aiming at Goliath's skull. So success is looking different now. I earn a crown to turn around and put it down to serve him now. Oh yeah, I be swerving on that serpent, don't you worry about. Because I am certain that the virgin born will work it out. He has given me a different purpose that I'm sure about. I blurt it out and swear it now. Much more than sipping syrup now. I heard about the murder I committed, call that word of mouth. Took one last look at the pot of gold, then I turned.
Ooh, I heard about that murder I committed. Now that's word of mouth, bro. That's fire.
Let's look at the pot of gold, then I turned around.
Son, I'm feeling like a prodigal. I don't know where I am going, but I gotta go. I'm talking vamonos, tell my mama adios. Chasing leprechauns, you know I'm searching for that pot of gold. For that pot of gold, searching for that pot of gold. Don't know where I'm going, but I know that I have gotta go. I'm talking vamonos, tell my mama adios. Chasing leprechauns, you know I'm searching for that pot of gold. If you know better, then you gotta do it. You know that cheddar make the people foolish. You find forever when you stop pursuing. You find forever when you stop pursuing. If you know better, then you gotta do it. You know that cheddar make the people foolish. You find forever when you stop pursuing.
Okay, so I don't remember back when I reacted to it last year if Exhume was on the version that I listened to, because I listened to the one that's on No Big Dill's SoundCloud as opposed to this one, which is on Rapzilla. So it could be a different version, and I think Exhume would have been one of the layers of vocals on the hook, but I still think that I'd prefer a lot less vocal layering on that chorus there. But we're gonna go into this next one called Dystopia. Let's get it. Hey.
Chases my blues away. Yeah. And I'll be okay. Oh yeah, alright.
Yeah.
And I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places.
Hey.
Alright, back to hip hop.
Bro, that was fire.
Dystopia. I saw that mag light shine its beam upon my skin and disapprove. I heard a voice, he gave no choice, he say now don't you move. Hands high if you innocent, then stand by, but it's against the law to defend what I do. So
Okay, so in the beginning they were singing a song. I forget who it's by and what it's called. I've heard it several times in the past, but I don't know if this instrumental might be a sample of that song as well, which would be crazy, like the piano that's going on in here.
In low places. Yeah, alright, back to hip hop.
Dystopia. I saw that mag light shine its beam upon my skin and disapprove. I heard a voice, he gave no choice, he say now don't you move. Hands high if you innocent, then stand by, but it's against the law to defend what I do. So don't you shoot, so don't you shoot. I'ma take all of your humanity and humans away from you, but don't you lose. Dystopia if we would tell the honest truth. It's hopeless, brother. Streets look like
It's 92, Rodney King, whipping in the pot is really all they sing. My president is black and so's the preteen lion.
Bro's using like the tone shifter to sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks, and then like a really deep voice there.
In the street,
precinct lying to my face, saying it ain't what it seems. Then I saw another fall, heard another mother scream.
if 7 black bodies start to lose their spirit, did it happen if the grand jury doesn't want to hear it? I don't know. It's just not enough evidence.
I don't know.
I saw a cop in New York win the UFC title versus a helpless citizen that was gasping for survival. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
And all we wanted was a trial, but instead we got no indictment tatted on our eyelids. So every time I go to sleep, all I see is my kids.
Son, make sure your hands are on the steering wheel. Announce where your license is before you reach and don't get killed. My grandpa patrolled the streets for 30 years.
Yeah, see, he's talking about police brutality again on this one.
With no illegal hoes over some bogus cigs. My wife is white and knowing she'll have darker kids has made this all a potent fear. She can't breathe.
Got a nice outro, instrumental outro on that. We got Impossible featuring Roz and B. Cooper. I know who B. Cooper is. I've never heard of Roz before. Let's get it.
Tribe on the move.
22 with no income. Plus I got a wedding on the way. I look around, I can't see a single friend, and I've been one. But I see a whole lot of haters, like I'm trapped inside my flesh, just a slave to the system. Lord knows that my soul wanna escape.
I love this beat. That's fire.
A whole lot of haters, like I'm trapped inside my flesh, just a slave to the system. Lord knows that my soul wanna escape. Ford knows that my soul wanna escape. On the interstate, doing like 100 and some change, but I ain't gon' let it stop me. I'ma make it, homie. Lil' homie, what you know about agape? That's love that'll never ever change, but it changed you. Nothing was the same like Drake do. Once he came through, gave a whole new mind state. Now I'm bound to the rock like Kanye. Those around take a peek, then they doubt me, but my whole new mind state. Now I'm bound to the rock like Kanye. Those
Now I'm bound to the rock like Kanye.
around take a peek, then they doubt me, but my savior can move mountains. They say it's impossible.
I believe with you all
they tell me
things
it's
are
impossible.
possible. I can see that nothing
But I'm feeling
is
it's
impossible.
Is this Sarah Jors right here? Kind of sounds
I
like.
believe with you all
they tell me
things
it's
are
impossible.
impossible. It's possible. It's possible.
Granddaddy had a stroke of bad luck. Brain bleeding and his motor skills stuck. Granny called, I can't understand a word through the tears and my fears that he's
Oh,
never
you know
giving up.
what? That might have been Roz right there. Never mind. It would have said Sarah Jors.
The hospital doors about as heavy as my heart. I'm thinking Blue Cross might not be enough.
Not enough.
Veteran of foreign wars by 19. Lord knows that he's never giving up. See the nurse take the IV needle from his arm. She said, it'll be slow speech when he talking. And though we don't see improvement this often, I promise I wouldn't get my hopes up for walking. Bedside to the church mothers came in. And you ain't gotta tell me prayer changes. They said with the walker it's highly improbable, but he walking out with the same pain he came with. Impossible.
I believe with you
But they
all
tell me
things
it's
are
impossible.
possible. I can see that nothing
But I'm feeling
is
it's impossible.
impossible. I believe With you, all things are possible, impossible, it's possible,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Look, wake up, another 24 in front of me. What if my parents hadn't wanted me? Never told me as a child, let your dreams run wild. You can be what you wanna be. What if at 15 I ain't stumble on the guard at that weekend retreat? Wanted to get away, it must have been opposite day, cause the way ended up getting me, it's history. I ain't
Bro, B Cooper's sliding on this one.
It must have been opposite day.
He's got almost opposite, like the way he said that reminds me of someone. I don't know who it is.
The way ended up getting me, it's history. I ain't
It might be KJ52.
talking class in school either. Went from a monster, now I am a new creature. Silence was my best friend, turned into a speaker. Found my voice and used it to fill a few bleachers. Mr. Cooper found grace, call it high noon. Writing for the triune, call these verses haikus. These kids became my fuel. When I found that it's a modern day miracle just to make it through high school. Now
Ooh, almost a little bit of Jay-Z in there as well.
money hungry, there's no cash on my plate. The whole world's zombie land, they die to find cake. Are y'all listening? Here is my certificate of authenticity. If you think that I'm fake, forget the crime rate. I don't need Tony the Tiger or 5 lakes for me to find great. Just trying to get my all.
I gotta run that back.
To find cake. Are y'all listening? Here is my certificate of authenticity. If you think that I'm fake, forget the crime rate. I don't need Tony the Tiger or 5 lakes for me to find.
I don't need 5 lakes or Tony the Tiger to find the Great Lakes, the 5 lakes. And then Tony Tiger says they're great. That's fire.
I'm great, just trying to give my all. My God's got continents filled with thought. Impossible's just a mind state.
Absolutely crazy. B. Cooper went crazy on that. I guess Roz was the female vocalist on that. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. Maybe Rosie, actually. Maybe it's Rosie. That was a solid song right there. We're going into the next one called Beauty featuring Chad Jones, which I've also heard of before, but I'm not super familiar with his music. Let's get it.
Tribe on the move.
Branch, punch me in.
Turn me up a little bit. Everything you've made's got that beauty in it. Washed in the blood of Christ, that's that new hygienics. You have given all of nature's beauty to proclaim your glory. You have risen like an escalator, that's a different story. The rocks will cry out if the people don't. Mama bold.
The rocks will cry out if the people don't. I feel like that's a psalm or something where the rocks will cry out if, like, they will cry out louder if we're not praising or whatever. Praising the Lord.
And they pebble screaming Jesus rose. Think about the stone that rolled away, we call that rock and roll. He saw the rock of
Ooh, you think about the stone that rolled away, we call that rock and roll.
just leave the grave, now that's a rolling stone. The beauty that you giving us ain't hidden in our shoes and clothes, or the makeup or the cake we use for student loans. It's that you made us and you saved us when we hated you, and God forgave us cause you begged him since we didn't know. And now that Satan wanna play us like a piano and try to be our master like it's Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! We know that it is futile, don't believe in evolution, bro. We made an ugly problem though the solution is beautiful. And though I misbehaved and you knew I'm sinning, you just threw me grace and a new beginning. I'm a new creation and knew you did it. Everything you've made's got that beauty in it. Everything.
Oh, this is one of my favorites, I think, so far, because this is incorporating like a little bit of auto-tuned vocals on this chorus, but also this beat is crazy, and I'm liking just everything about this.
You've made's got that beauty in it. Everything 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 you've made's got that beauty in it. Washed in the blood of Christ, that's that new hygienics. Rubies glisten, but they can't outshine the grace the rock is given. Through it Dylan, just a Christian pilgrim like the rock of Plymouth. Jive turkey, he's the only reason for Thanksgiving. If we're honest, thank you Jesus, no John Smith or Pocahontas. Blatant fact, Christ came for pale faces and natives. Jack salvation pack, say we safe, even Indians can't take it back. Like an Indian giver, do you get it? If you
I get
didn't,
it.
I'm offended. If you spin it, I commend it. In the air will be suspended.
Ooh, and then he has that same bar from Styx. If you feeling offended, ignore it.
Salvation pack say we safe, even Indians can't take it back. Like an Indian giver. Do you get it? If you didn't, I'm offended. If you spin it, I commend it. In the air will be suspended. Because he was suspended. In the air, our sins suspended. Because the air suspended them. Christians, we don't die, we multiply, and there's no dividend. No sticking in to the word of God, and there's no censorship. Jesus taught the beauty of our death in the scripture, so I'm on my Mortal Kombat. Get over here! Finish him. Though I misbehaved and you knew I'm sinning, you just threw me grace and a new beginning. I'm a new creation and knew you did it. Everything you've made's got that beauty in 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 it.
Man, even the caterpillar is complex. Exercising this beauty, watching my God flex. My mind stretches, considering this insanity.
Ooh, even a caterpillar is complex. I didn't even think about it, but he's probably talking about how the caterpillar metamorphosizes into a butterfly. That's crazy.
Mr. Universe has invited you to the pageantry, so tell me, have you given all the props to the God who crafted every planet and even your plasma? I ain't think so. Remember to blink slow, keep it wide-eyed. Do you copy that King Goes? Nah, 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 nah. It's Jones now, journey with me is on eye. People probably think I'm slow, Kevin Malone. Nah, that's cause I concede in God, Jesus alone. Out of his edict he owns, every breathing, believing, I believe in deceased and beyond, seeing pieces of bones. Ever even compose, decompose, or even the future host. Trill Deal got me preaching bold on the feature though, cause you been made with the same beauty, so to each his own, huh?
Though I misbehaved and you knew I'm sinning, you just threw me grace and a new beginning. I'm a new creation and knew you did it. Everything you've made's got that beauty in 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 it.
Crazy. I think that one is probably the most solid song so far, other than the first couple. Trillion and Law and Order were also really good, but I think Beauty, if it was on all streaming platforms, that'd be the one that I would be streaming a lot. We're going into the next song, Since, featuring Tyler Evanston Moore. I've never heard of him before, but let's get it.
Every time I hear this beat, man, I get happy. Yeah, and it take me back. Of course I wanna fit in, so my pants sagging. All the cool kids told me I was Lance Bassin. All the white kids told me I was too blackin'. All the black kids told me I was Bob Saget. Okay, so I chose.
Bro, this is crazy. The flow and even the punchlines in here, like I wanted to fit in, so my pants are sagging. Like, it's kind of like a funny bar, because if you fit in the pants, then it wouldn't be sagging, but he wants to fit in, so the pants started sagging. It's kind of like a, what's the name? Like an oxymoron, maybe? I don't think that's the term, but you know what I mean. It's like, he's meaning the opposite of what he's saying, but that's what the bar is.
I'm sagging, pulled a full house out the hat like a rabbit. Full scholarship to the school I inhabit. Drafted in honest thesis and I'm still rapping. Snapping like the fasten on my Raiders capping. Down now since college days are almost past tense. Back when I had the Vader mask, asthmatic attacks cause I wasn't that active. Had a dream like King but violent like X planned it. Then I saw some green eyes and I expanded. Eyelashes got battered and I abandoned any fear of a black planet. Public enemy number one in the Bible Belt. High school taught me how survival felt. Death threats cause my girlfriend's melanin. Me and her against the world for the title belt. Pacquiao had my whole crew to back me now. Hand me down, hating rebel flags really had me down. We were gonna leave, never come back around, till I found some didn't care if I was black or brown. Yeah, and they told me Brian Keith Hayes, boy, showed me, but them black boys had to disown me. Look at Kuta Kinte, turned Toby. So phony, learned my true friends weren't connected through skin, but through what is within, so I stayed it through the pen. Appreciate where we been, pray you keep me level-headed and I don't become the old me. 03, I was dealing Alexander X. 06, I'm enamored.
03, I was dealing Alexander X. Bro, 03 is when I was born. What's he even... He's not that much older than me, is he?
by the fairer sex. 08, I realized it ain't about the race. 2010, I was captured by the sacred text. So what is next? Great success, a quiet life, a baby nest. See my future in the eyes of a lady, yes.
See, he's talking about having a baby here, and that's 10 years ago, and it's finally happening.
Baby blue, a weighty guess. And they told me, Brian Keith Hayes, boy, showed me. Told her parents if they really got to know me, they see all the N-O's would be O-V. But they look at me and see Kobe, or OJ, or old me. And they told me, Brian Keith Hayes, boy, showed me. Told me, yeah, yeah, boom, yeah, yeah, boom, boom, yeah, yeah.
Alright, we're down to the last 3 songs. I also really liked Synths. I think that was another really solid sounding song. I'm assuming that Tyler was probably either a collab on the instrumental or maybe like background vocals during the chorus, because I didn't hear like a verse or anything from someone else. But I think Beauty and Synth so far are my top favorites, just because of I think they have the most replay value in them. But we're gonna go into this next song, Church, featuring Zachary Frazier. Also never heard of him before, but let's get it.
Like a bee, only buzz cause the seed. I'm in debt to your love, it's so precious to me. Like a seed needed water to grow, need your light and your rain, so I pull you close. It's hard to do you justice in these sentences. Can't explain the admiration felt while penning this. You my photosynthesis. People chasing love, baby girl.
You my photosynthesis. He talked about that in, I think, Treetops as well.
But this is it. Thanking God above, amazing He is giving this greatest gift. Even counting all the mama's Christmases. Wait a minute, girl, you're like a plate of Granny's chicken with the famous grits. Feel like a day that Chuck E. Cheese is getting crazy tickets. We gon' win it all. Leave it Teddy and inflated fish like the carnival. We gon' celebrate His graciousness. Basically, none as radiant as my lady is. Maybe mom can babysit, baby, once we wait a bit. Craziness.
Ooh, I know you heard about the mother girls. I told everyone that they were my world. And it was true and it hurts. But baby, you are my church, and I put you first. Hey, yeah.
Dazzling, I'm looking in your eyes. Cupid hit me with that javelin, and then to my surprise, we would speed of light.
Cupid hit me with that javelin, also like the arrow. Cupid hit me with his arrow.
Traveling, I leave that life behind for you. I ride for you like Johnny, I walk that line for you. I used to
like Johnny Cash, I'll walk that line for you. I like that.
Fine for you. Jealousy was evergreen, and I was next in line for you. No longer jelly beans. I mean, you know I fight for you if there ever is a need. You could call that Hunger Games. You my Katniss Everdeen. You are really.
Oh my word. The bars.
I used to pine for you. Jealousy was evergreen, and I was next in line for you. No longer jelly beans. I mean, you know I fight for you if there ever is a need. You could call that Hunger Games. You my Katniss Everdeen. You are really everything the beautiful could ever mean. A better me has won you over. Now my head is over feet. Don't it look just so easy the way?
Now my head is over feet. I'm head over heels for you. Bro, this entire song, it's like a love song, but like delivered with crazy bars on this one.
Our parents make it look, baby, face it like the book. This is how love's supposed to be. You are so West Coast to me. Like you my San Francisco Bay, BAE, sweeter than a double.
You so West Coast to me. You my, oh my word, you my BAE, my bay. On the bay, the West Coast, Bay Area, fire.
Sunday service, baby, DAE. Tryna love you like the second Adam loves the second Eve. Whoa.
Ooh, I know you heard about the mother girls. And how I told everyone that they were my world. And it was true and it hurts. But baby, you are my church, and I put you first. Hey, yeah.
Amen. And lady, I ain't playing. They say no man is an island, and I'm saying I'm no Cayman. When you met me, I was caveman, trying to make a flame. You make me better's what I'm saying. Sweeter than sugar cane, but it's bigger than that. I hope that you figured all that. This a love song, baby. This is much different from rap. and your eyes are stained glass windows to your soul. I'm offering you my heart. I'm trying to let people know that you're the greatest gift my God has given, and I'ma always listen. You could say perfect attendance and know that I'ma always catch you if you tripping, plain and simple. And I promise we gon' switch off doing dishes, that's official. I'm amazed at every freckle on your face, every dimple. Hold your hand in every place, every day. Switch the tempo. I ain't saying that I worship you, but I die for you, and I just wanna love you like the church, like my Christ would do.
Ooh, I know you heard about the mother.
And he's biblical with it too.
Girls. And how
Biblical Riz.
I told everyone that they were my world. And it was true and it hurts. But baby, you are my church, and I put you first. Ooh, I know you heard about the mother girls, and how I told everyone that they were my world. And it was true and it hurts. But baby, you are my church. Yeah.
Fire. I'm not gonna lie, I think this last half of the album is probably the better half. I mean, there's a couple good ones, like the first two songs, Trilly and Law and Order, but there's 12 tracks starting at Dystopia going down. I think this might be the better half of the project so far. I don't know if it's considered a mixtape or what, but I'm really liking this, these last few songs. Next up, we have Stand featuring Ashton and Strifert.
Branch, punch me in.
She told me stand for what you believe in, believe in, believe in God. He'll stand with you. She told me stand.
She walked through the hall in her pants pretty fitted. Boys all stare with the passion that's in it. Just got her hair dyed, imagine the Christians say she's a pagan, afraid cause she's different, amazing. She just wanna dance when it's finished. Maybe take a trip south of France in the winter. Instead found a little romance in the winter. This man is a winner, his answers are different. But really he just wanna get the pants after dinner, and that's when it changed. She said she was saving it for later. He flew into a rage, he wouldn't even go debate it. She faded, and now she just like
Oh my word, the flow, the rhyme scheme here is crazy.
Later, he flew into a rage, he wouldn't even go debate it. She faded, and now she just like to get faded. Ooh, I hate it, pack the bowl with regret and the blunt full of hatred. Too sedated. Baby going half on a baby, she nauseous. Boyfriend less than a lady, she lost it. Hands on the rosary for the piece. Spend a little tuition on the quarter piece. Smartest in the class, but the last there. Heart on her sleeve, it won't last there. Last night she said she cried her last tear. Went to the kitchen, drank daddy's last beer. He won't miss it, he won't miss me. On to liquor, sorry kidneys. Only thing keeping me on the earth is this law of physics, so I'll get lifted.
Now he's talking about like struggle with alcohol. He said, sorry kidneys, like alcohol is bad for your kidneys, so rest in peace to the kidneys, you know what I mean?
I'll take this noose and I'll call it quits. Or I take this pill and just swallow it. Or I take this Glock and just solve it quick. Or I'll carve my wrist. And it starts to drip and she starts to trip and she starts to drifting. And her conscience kicks in. And her conscience kicks in.
Stand for what you believe in.
This is also reminding me of a song, like the melody. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm trying to think.
He'll stand with you. She told
me. Man, I know that we fell out over females and brandy, but man, before all the madness, you were a part of my family, and now it's like when you see me, you sit, you can't even stand me.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Sign of the Times, that's what it is.
Maybe worse, you legit wanna see me broken and handicapped. See my snapback crown hit the ground, that's how you feel now. Ain't gonna back down, not now. But all I wanna do is see the hate fade to the background. Put our mask down, set a smack down. And I ain't even worried about a chick, I was mad slick. Coming at you with the whole clique, chunk it all up. Too dumb love, young blood. I would take it all back if I had one wish. Let's get it, let it all be done, just forget it. And everything wrong you could do, I did it. If one thing's true, it's your forgiven. Not cause Dylan, because Jah did it. He took my place.
Not because of Dylan, but because God did it. Not because of me. He's talking about himself, not because of myself. It's because God did it. I like that.
I'm acquitted. I snitched on me, now I fly like Quidditch. You ain't gotta play your cards right like cribbage.
You snitched on me, then I fly like Quidditch or something like that? That's crazy. Got Harry Potter bars.
Did it. If one thing's true, it's your forgiven. Not cause Dylan, because Jah did it. He took my place, now I'm acquitted. I snitched on me, now I fly like Quidditch. You ain't gotta play.
I snitched on me, now I fly like Quidditch.
Your cards right like cribbage. Just put your faith in the one that's red.
Did bro just reference cribbage? I think he is the first person that I've ever heard outside of my family talk about cribbage. Like, no one I've ever talked to knows what it is. It's a fire card game.
It's your forgiven. Not cause Dylan, because Jah did it. He took my place, now I'm acquitted. I snitched on me, now I fly like Quidditch. You ain't gotta play your cards right like cribbage. Just put your...
You don't gotta play your cards right like Quidditch, bro. That's a bar. Or, cribbage.
Then the one that's red.
Stand for what you believe in, believe in, believe in God. He'll stand with you. She told me stand for what you believe in, believe in, believe in God. He'll stand with you. She told me
I hear it's bad out
stand.
there. Make a lot of mamas really sad out there. Killing little boys cause they're black out there. Make me wanna take a plane fast out there. Blast off, take you to another atmosphere. Gandalf, they ain't gonna get past me there. When it comes to you, when it comes to you, I would give all I had out there to see you safe. Boy, you better keep your hood down, don't act hood now. Keep your hands out your pockets and keep your nose out of nonsense. Remember we were little, we would play cops and robbers. Well, life's not a game no more anytime you hear them sirens. Boy, you the brightest star in our constellation, youngest branch on our tree. And I'm afraid that they wanna cut you down because of your roots and your leaves. But if all
The family tree thing, they want to cut you down because of your roots and your leaves. I like that.
forest burning, your big brother fall. Remember how to stand tall, I taught you stand.
Got another little outro on the instrumental there for this one. We're on the last song called Casket. No Big Dyl's on another song called Casket on the latest and greatest Indie Tribe album, Low Blow. Let's get it.
Tribe on the move.
Indie Tribe would like to thank you for your purchase of this evening's ticket to the Smoke Signal. Please be safe on your exit of the auditorium. Exits are located on your right and left.
Pay my dues, swear to tell the truth. When I'm in the booth, if water rise, we'll go 2 by 2, straight into the blue. My vein
Oh my word. Let me just run that back. I think he said when water rises, Dill comes by 2 and 2 or whatever, like the whole Noah's Ark thing. That's fire.
pay my dues. Swear to tell the truth when I'm in the booth. If water rise, we'll go 2 by 2, straight into the blue. My vain pursuits left those things behind and replaced them too. If hate is in the air, I'll hold my breath till my face turn blue. Thought you knew, indie tribe the crew, trying to bring a little truth to the madness, dope to the gladness, hope to the sadness. Don't wanna say at the end of my life that I hope that it mattered. So when I say that I wrote this to you, that mean I wrote it to shatter all of your chains and your handcuffs. Look, we done broken the pattern. We ain't gotta be what they say we are, we came too far. We ain't gotta stay in the cage no more. These sacred bars will set us free. Look at me, I'm a product of grace and mercy. They may curse me, but they can't hurt me. So till my day in the grave, better bet I'll keep on working. To the casket close, live my life till the casket close. Love my wife till the casket close. Do what's right till the casket close. To the casket close. Fight the fight till the casket close. Spread the light till the casket close.
Yeah, I like this hook right here. That's fire.
Casket close. Fight the fight till the casket close. Spread the light till the casket close. Bet for Christ till the casket close. Till the casket close. We living, we moving, we driven, we do till the casket close. We busy, pursuing the mission. To the casket close. I ain't tryna be no shining star in the sky like Sirius. They say I ain't nothing but a joker. I be like, why so serious? Cause I've been set free, I'm so messy.
I be like, why so serious? The whole Joker thing.
The ice done kept me, and I've been covered in the red like Murphy, Eddie Delirious. And my click straight, we eatin' but don't want cake. We don't want fake, we seeking the most high space. We feedin' the bread we break, it's easy to bake. The yeast is made up of grace, we need it in grace. We need deep in grace, we need it as grace. The beat of the grave.
That's fire. He's talking about making bread. We needed the grace, and yeast was like incorporated, something like the yeast stood for grace or something, and then you're kneading it in the bread, but kneading his grace. That's fire.
Believe that he's raised and Jesus will save. So take up your arms and stand at attention. Man, did I mention that this life's more than a plan and a pension, a path of decisions, more than a fight between good and evil, a man and his henchmen. We live to make famous the death of the Lord and his candid ascension. His banned opposition is missing from any of the fears that we have. So we live in the freedom of beauty and let dad wipe away any of the tears that we had. And we try to spread kindness, love, and its likeness like this to any of the peers that we have. And we don't lose heart no matter how hard. And we do this till we lay near to the grass and the casket close. Live my life till the casket close. Love my wife till the casket close. Do what's right till the casket close. Till the casket close. Fight the fight till the casket close. Spread the light till the casket close. Bet for Christ till the casket close. Till the casket close. We living, we moving, we driven, we do till the casket close. We busy, pursuing the mission, the move till the casket close. We living, we moving, we driven, to the casket close. We busy pursuing the mission, the move to the casket close.
Smoke Signal by nobigdyl. This was released 10 years ago on Rapzilla.com, and it's really crazy to see how far he's come in his music career. This was 10 years ago. This was probably, if I had to guess, like his first full project. I could be wrong because he has a couple other shorter projects on SoundCloud that I know of from around this time as well. But you can, even though he's obviously evolved so much as an artist, there's a lot of core elements that you can hear even back then. Like, even though this is his older stuff, it still sounds very polished for the most part. Obviously, I said there's a few hooks here and there that I feel like could be done better if he were to go back and re-record or like rework it a little bit. Excited for more from him this year. I know that he's got a lot going on with Smokefest, and now he has a kid on the way, and I'm pretty sure there's an Indie Tribe album coming out this year, which should be crazy. I'm sure more solo stuff from him as well. He's just recently teased a new song on his story, So yeah, super fun listen. Do hope at some point this would be released on Spotify, although I doubt that it would be. But there's definitely some songs on here I would add to my playlist and listen to a lot on Spotify. But I'll have the link to this album on SoundCloud in the description if you want to go find it and listen to it for yourself. I'll have the link to No Big Deal down there as well. And I'll also throw in the link to Rapzilla because that's the page that it's on. If you want to go follow Rapzilla, go do that as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've heard this before. If not, if this is your first time, let me know in the comments. And if you have heard it before, let me know what your favorite song is on this. I want to know what you guys think about this project as well. So let me know. Go be fruitful. Let's go.